Some of us might know someone who has thought of suicide, attempted it, or committed it. I know I had someone in my family commit suicide, and I've always wondered why. The goal of this video is to provide an overview of suicide with a focus on youth suicide. Suicide is the fourth leading cause of death among 15 to 19-year-olds. More than 700,000 people die due to suicide every year. 77% of global suicides occur in low and middle income countries. Hanging, consuming pesticides, and firearms are among the most common methods of suicide globally. Researchers find that mental health disorders such as depression and alcohol use disorders are connected with suicide. Suicide can also occur when the person is highly emotional, for example, during the ending of a relationship, the death of a loved one, the loss of a job that leads to financial problems or ongoing illness that they could be experiencing. Events such as disasters, wars, violence, abuse, and a sense of ongoing isolation are strongly associated with suicide behavior. Various social groups such as gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender persons, refugees, migrants, and prisoners can be more prone to suicide. However, the most vital risk factor for suicide is a previous suicide attempt. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, in the US reported a 30% increase in suicides from 2000 to 2016. Of particular interest was the rise in youth suicides. Many researchers view social media, depression, anxiety, cyberbullying, decreased self-esteem, parental abuse, and neglect as factors in suicide. What can be done to help? Lock up harmful items. Suppose you see someone who's showing signs of suicide tendencies. Lock up the pesticides, the firearms, medications. When things reduce in seriousness, such items can be made more freely available, but have limits. Watch people for various mood disorders, for example, anxiety and depression. It's not easy for youth to express themselves, especially boys. Therefore, take the time to listen and ask them how they are. Ask them if they feel depressed or anxious. Watch their body language. See what they're focused on. Are they focused a lot on studying and relationships? Are you seeing that these are really stressing them out? Ask them. For parents, really get to know your child. Now that can sound odd. However, studies have found 50% of parents were unaware that their children had considered killing themselves. In addition, 76% of parents were unaware that their kids had reoccurring thoughts of death. Poor communication is a common problem for families affected by suicide. Ask your teen, what is happening to them in life? How is their social life? Are they using substance? How are their friends? How is school? All okay? Take the time to really build those strong relationships with your kids to create, you could say, safety nets in terms of crisis. If they say, I want to end my life, or I don't want to be alive anymore, don't brush that off. Treat it very serious. Sense a problem? Contact a mental health professional to see if your son or daughter can start therapy. Remind your child that talk therapy can take time. Such counseling can help people develop skills to deal with difficult emotional situations. Don't be afraid in sharing your feelings with your teen. This can even help bring you closer together. Let your child know that they are not alone and that even you can feel sad, depressed, or anxious. This can better the connection between you. They can feel more of a trust in sharing things with you. You understand that such feelings are part of the human experience. Let them know that these are bad times, but they won't last forever. Things will improve. Encourage a healthy lifestyle. Recommend exercise to your teen and even do it with them. Such activity can help as a stress release and encourage more release of good feeling hormones in the body. The body has its way of relaxing itself and promoting good feelings of well-being. You need to move it. Speak about the impact of social media. Research finds social media can promote negative feelings of oneself. Review with your teen that what they see on the internet may not be the reality of life. Please encourage them to be more critical of what they see. They can ask themselves, is that really true? Do people really have cars like that? Do people really look that good? Encourage them to be, again, critical of what they see. I hope you found this video informative. And if you know somebody who's dealing with issues that were presented in this video, please pass it to them. I hope it can be helpful to them and prevent what could be a real tragedy. As always, wishing you the best mental health wherever you are in the world. And until the next video, take care. Want more content on mental health? Have a look at this video.